We're going to have to bring up, since our guest speaker, Barbara Bowles, is not here, we're going to bring up our regional director, Dr. Reide.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I am glad to be here with you tonight in Fort Wayne. I want to bring you greetings on behalf of Rosalind Brock, who is the chairman of our National Board of Directors, Cornell Williams Brooks, who's the president and CEO of the NAACP, as well as NAACP units from Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, West Virginia, and Wisconsin, the mighty Midwest Region 3. And we are here tonight with our mind on freedom. Our slogan this year is fighting for democracy. And we want you all to make a date with us in 80 days. In 80 days, it'll be November 8th. 2016. We want you to be at the polls early. All right? We need you to have a plan for how you're going to vote. Some of the times people forget to vote. Well, they say, well, I'm going to vote when I go get off of work. And they go home and eat dinner and fall asleep on the couch. You don't want to wake up on November 9th and have forgotten to vote, because it might not be what you're looking for. I'm not talking about nobody else, I'm talking about what I'm talking about. But if you need to, take the day off. Tell them you're sick of racism. Tell them you're sick of driving while black. You're sick of last high at first five. Sick of your life don't count. We have to vote. We need to bring everybody we know to vote. We have 50 days left and we can still register people to vote. The NAACP has a voter activation network, and we are very proud that we turned out 1 million people in the 2012 election. African Americans elected the president in 2008 and did it again in 2012. We outvoted every demographic. Young black women voted more than anybody. So I'm not going to be long, but Larry only gave me a few minutes. But we definitely want to encourage people to vote and vote. Vote for the issues that mean something to you. Vote for your children and your grandchildren. I don't know how many of you have visited the schools lately, but go volunteer, spend a day in school. When you come out, you're probably going to need therapy. More so from what you may see going on in the classroom than the children. Hello? Hello. All right now. Education is critical, and there are some people who want to turn education over to companies who don't care. They're interested in profit, and they have a tendency to hire teachers who can't teach your way out of a wet paper bag. And I'm saying it as a person who's taught for many years. And it's very critical that we do that. We've got to get people to concentrate on jobs, got to get people to concentrate on creating jobs in our communities, and we've also got to figure out how to recirculate our dollars. We're going to have to start buying food cooperatively instead of running individually to the supermarket and getting ripped off. Hello, Fort Wayne? That don't happen here. And you have fresh produce when you go to the store, right? And it sprinkles a little water on it for you. Yes? Oh, no, it doesn't. Not most of the time. We have to deal with these real bread and butter issues. Healthcare is a giant one. There are some people who tried to repeal the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, more than 40 times. But there's 11 million people who have health care today who didn't have it before. And that is a blessing, because there's nothing more important than your health. The other issues that we need to think about when it comes time to vote is criminal justice and trying to make our communities safe. Profiling all African Americans as criminals just doesn't do it. Profiling people in general just doesn't do it. I'm not sure about Brother Larry, but I never played football. I just like to eat. But some people would automatically say, oh, he's a football player. No, he's not. And that's what they do sometimes when they see people walking down the street. They automatically assume they're doing something that they're not even thinking about. And then we end up with people losing their life, or people end up being incarcerated, and that's not the type of society that we want to have, where we're supposed to have a free and open society. And people shouldn't be penalized for walking down the street, drinking a Snapple and eating Skittles. There's no reason for that to take anybody's life. And I would hope that we would find time to lift up our young people and get them involved and engaged in whatever we do. I want to leave you with this note. Fort Wayne did such a good job with the Youth Council in 2012 with their voter registration and get out the vote plan, that model has become a model for people in the rest of the country. Give the Fort Wayne Youth Council a hand. I want to thank President Gist for inviting me, and Secretary Irma Belt. They're miracle workers, and they're nerve workers too, but they're miracle workers. And they get the job done, and we really appreciate you. So again, we're fighting for democracy. We're going to look forward to seeing you in 80 days, November 8th, 2016, early in the morning. God bless you, and God bless the NAACP.